Want to be a better defensive shooter in 2018? Join the ASP Dry Fire Challenge by joining our Facebook group and by subscribing to the Active Self-Protection Extra channel for weekly lessons on getting better with your defensive firearm. So guys, I'm here with James, and Surefire does hearing protection as well, and a lot of people I don't think know about it. So talk to us about your favorite part of the hearing protection line, James, for the shooting and self-defense.
Sure, John, absolutely. About 10 years ago, Surefire decided to come out with a line to help a lot of SOCOM operators with a dilemma that they ran into. You kind of had two choices. One, you know, guys could go ahead and plug up, but then you'd lose situational awareness. You couldn't hear your teammates, you couldn't hear enemies, so on and so forth. Or two, like most of us did, we just go through the door. Once the shooting started, you couldn't hear anything for 3 days. What Surefire did was they designed a plug that actually has a filter in place. So if you think noise canceling, but without the electronics, what this filter is designed to do is that this will take any sound wave that's above 85 dB or greater, and it reduces it down similar to what a silencer will do or a suppressor will do, and it makes it to where that noise that's hitting your ear isn't causing any kind of damage. Now the EarPro line, there's several different versions of it. You can get it in a flange, you can get it in the foam tips. It's really up to personal preference. You can get filtered, you can get a full block. But what it really does is it brings hearing protection to a whole new level without all the electronics that you really truly can't depend on.
So I think one of the things that's cool, I've used EP4s for a long while. They're cheap, like 15 bucks a pair, and work fantastic, 24 decibels here, and you can choose kind of how much do I need, or if you really want it, you know, some protection, double them up, right? So they fit in your ear really well, they're comfortable, you don't gotta worry about them. Put your muffs over the top of them, that adds 5 decibels or so to your muff. I'm not a big fan personally of the foamies because they get kind of gross after a few uses, whereas the flanges I really can rinse off, and you know, so they don't get earwaxed and all that stuff.
That's the one beautiful thing about these is that it's made out of a medical grade polymer, so they're hypoallergenic, so even people that are latex sensitive have no issues with this. But when you're done at the range, and at the end of the day, when you go in to wash your hands, it's just soap and water. You wash them, rinse them, set them off to the side, and they're ready for the next use.
And they're ready for the next use. And you know, so again, you can get all the way up here on the EP10s, all the way up to 30 decibels. Okay, so you can get some really significant protection all by itself. Now these are full blocked, right? But I find with the EP4s, if you use them filtered, I can hear pretty darn well.
Okay.
And for pistol shooting, I find they're enough. You know, on the indoor range, maybe you might want to double up or whatever, but you're training outdoors, they're great for all-day shooting. I think this is a good option. We're going to actually start bringing these kind of by a bunch pack to the Survive the Fight tour for people whose hearing protection is not up to snuff. So we can order these off the website too?
Absolutely, surefire.com/hearing protection.
Awesome. James, thanks so much.
Absolutely, John. Thank you.